Hey, welcome to the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute with your host, the alchemist of Indiana's Black Forest, Alan Bishop. Hey, this channel is all about home distilling and legal distilling. If you've got questions, reach out to us in the comments below, social media, or via bishopshomegrown@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out thealchemistcabinet.com. Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, and welcome back to the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute. Haven't had much of a chance to make videos here lately because I haven't been getting that many questions. But also been incredibly busy, obviously, switching up jobs and working on various other projects, etc. that I'm very excited about. But I did get a care package from my good buddy Ian over at 1030 Barrels. So Ian is introducing a couple of new formats of barrels. Also Bad Motivator is as well in the near future. I'm not going to make that announcement for them because I know that's Christopher's thing, so we're going to let him do that, but you should be very excited is what I'll say. So Ian sent me two new barrels, two new formats. One of them I had already filled. I believe it was a 1.5 liter. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the second one is a 3 liter, which is pretty cool. So turn the camera around, I'll show you. So there you go. There's a 1030 barrel prototype 3 liter barrel, single fill sherry cask barrel number 001P. Very cool. And as you can see, I got a little alcohol over here. So what I actually have are samples from the 3 different distinct runs that we did at Stolen Wolf Distillery. Tax paid, obviously, on the samples, everything being legal here and up front. So what we have are the 3 different runs that we did there, which I can explain to you very quickly. So day 1 was the mash bill that we found from the late 1700s in Pennsylvania. That would basically be an equivalent amount of rye malt, wheat, and then about 3/4 that amount, maybe a little less than that, of oats. That was fermented in Cypress fermenter with a cheese culture and my blend of like 14 different Kveik yeasts. Now the cheese culture and the Kveik yeast remain the same across the run. Day 1 we didn't finish the fermentation completely. It sort of stalled out on us a little bit. I think we pitched cheese culture a little bit early, and that's okay because we got some wonderful sort of flavors out of that. Very rich, deep in character sort of white dog whiskey. Day 2, which is the one in the back here, was actually, turn the camera back around, the same exact mash bill, but it finished out, and we actually put dried apples into Eric's doubler on the plate system. So we got a lot of that apple character coming across in that rye whiskey as well. Run number 3 was the exact same, except we sour mashed a little bit from the previous run. And then in the thumper, and I wasn't there for this run, Eric and his dad Jim actually placed the apples, dried apples, and dried raisins on the plates. So I have a bottle of number 1, a bottle of number 2, a bottle of the blend of 1 and 2, and 3 small bottles of number 3 from across the run. I'm going to blend them together in roughly equal proportions, and I'm going to put them into this awesome 1030 barrel and see what it does here in Indiana. Now, I'm not going to drop the proof down to 125 or below, even though it is a rye whiskey. You know, I'm doing this at home. I can do it the way that I like and see what happens. And it's also not going into a new American oak barrel. This is really just an experiment to see what happens. So we've also, of course, got here our Ozark Steelworks custom funnel. Wayne is making these. They work great with Bad Motivators and 1030s both. He also does a Whiskey Thief for that. So we're ready to get these bottles open and start getting them into the barrel. I should have also mentioned these are all sitting at about 132, 133 proof, which is pretty common for Eric's distillations. And we are going to leave them there, try to hold on to all of that rye volatility that we possibly can during the maturation process.
Don't even say that. How did everybody take it?
There we go. 3 liters at 132 plus or minus proof of Wolfe Wilson Colonial Rye batches 1 through 3, April 6th of 24. So this is something I'm really excited about, guys. Obviously down the road, the main bulk of these batches is being aged in 53-gallon barrels and will be available at Stolen Wolf Distillery in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, to consumers at some point in time down the road. All right, y'all. Love you. Later.